You know what I mean? We back at it like a crack addict. You know what I mean? We had to take a little spill and chill. But anyway, we back to it, man. Let's get back to that heated discussion, that good discussion. You know what I mean? We was talking about you and Cass, you know what I mean, locking. You know what I mean? Y'all two locking ass. My thing is this. As men, that's what happened. Y'all was kids. You know, I don't know who won or how the situation was.
Let me say this. First of all, I always like was a bigger kid than, a lot of my friends in the neighborhood.
But you was always like a grizzly.
Yeah.
You was a bully, huh?
Nah.
You was a bully, huh?
Nah. I don't like bullies. I never liked bullies. I used to punch at bullies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was the complete opposite. I would beat a bully up. It could be a kid probably with some little glasses on, here, a little nerd, some ball just picking on him. I might just go and knock his teeth out of his mouth. Just because he's picking on somebody, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, I hear you.
It's that type of thing. Cass had I think it was his stepdad or somebody died. Died was his stepdad?
No.
That's his step brother.
Yeah, that was Dad is his godmom's brother.
His godmom's brother. And Cass, everybody in the neighborhood used to look up to Dad. Like, Dad, come
Shout out to my old head Dad.
Yeah, shout out to Dad, man. Like, everybody used to, look up to Dad. It's like, God know how to rumble in front of Dad. And, I guess Dad was around. And Cass tried to show his butt in front of Dad. I don't pick fights with my friends. If you somebody else, then I feel bad for you. Because I'm going to try to hurt you. But if you're my friend and you in my circle, I'm not trying to hurt you at all. I don't even want to fight you. I don't have no type of animosity because you're around me in my circle. That's how I just always carried it. But for some reason, I guess I take it as Dad was around. Cass wanted to feel like he wanted to disrespect me. And do all this stuff, so he swung on me. And he swung on me.
Cass stole you?
He ain't catch me on my face. It's like he hit me in my chest. I was just like in there looking at him. So I didn't even fight him, I'm gonna be honest. That time I just damn near pushed him, like, go ahead, man. And we went to my man Basil crib. And me and Basil went to the crib playing games, video games and shit. This was like damn near Nintendo and shit out. Shout out to Sil. We hear a knock at the door. This Sil cousin Lil. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah.
But this true shit. This is cousin Lil at the door like, this how I know Philly used to be. Chad said he want to fight you. He felt like the fight earlier wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Cass want to fight me, like, for what? Like, what is going on? I'm like, he like, yo, I'm telling you, everybody, like Cass said he want to rub you. He feel like he could get over on you. So I'm like, still like, come on, we out. So we go outside, we go up the street. There's probably like 50 people out there. Yeah. This is like a real live boxing ring. Cass doing the same shit he done earlier today. I go to walk away from him. I'm like, I ain't fighting you, guys. But he goes and run up behind me. When he run up behind me, I'm looking at my periphery. I never take my eye off the man. Yeah. Off the enemy. If we rumbling, I see him running up behind me, so, I turned around and I stretched him. I knocked him out. So you did. I'm dead serious. I turned around and I put him down. I'm dead serious. It was just like I didn't want to do it. It was awful. Yeah, it was awful. Like I probably exaggerated a little bit. Right. He bent down onto his knees and he yelled real loud. That's bad. That's bad. Like this big yell. He sprung something. His eye was black for a few months. Oh damn. That's what really happened. But
that's a true story. Because you and Cassidy grew up together.
But no, don't get it twisted. At the end of the day, we was friends that night. It was just like, it was over. I never wanted to fight in the first place. But we was friends that night, so it wasn't.
My thing is this. This is a true story. We was friends, y'all was friends. It happened. But then y'all that same night, y'all hooked up and everything. But then years later, y'all hooked up at the cast, you know, moving on a little further on in life now. You know, y'all got into the mix and match and all that. Y'all, you know, Cass got the record deal, and you know what I'm saying. After all that, y'all fought. That's how it was back in the day. Niggas was so thorough. We'd fight, get over that shit, and still be homies the next day.
He's at the movies like damn near 2 days later watching Menace.
You see what I'm saying?
Menace
Real
to
rap.
Society.
So what I was trying to say was, you turned like Cass got the record deal and all that shit, and you was like security / entourage. Am I correct?
Yeah, I was holding me down. Sure.
Oh, sure.
Sure, that was my man. It was
Yeah.
just like whatever. Like, listen, man. Like in anything, period. When somebody trying to build something, whatever role you gotta play, you play it. It don't matter, and that's where people get the game twisted because it's just like everybody has a job. We all have a job,
Right.
and I'm one of them people. Like, I don't care about what my job is. I don't have a shame in nothing I do in life, period. Because I know what I'm trying to do. And I know I'm a man at the end of the day. I can look in the mirror every day without a stain on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man. So at the end of the day, it's just like, I'm not, like, yeah, Chaz, that mission was crazy.
How was it? How was it on the road with Cassidy? I mean, I know y'all was out there doing some serious ripping, man. Like Cash Young, he got a record deal. Like,
I mean,
how
the
was it?
ripping cool, but I was more concerned about the shit.
Right.
The money. You know what I'm saying? The money track. Like, I was more concerned about the money, but of course the females want to come. You know what I'm saying? The females going to be there. That ain't about nothing.
Right.
Like, what is a nut? I remember a couple bucks. Like,
Oh, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got, you know, it's no big deal. Like,
But you know, at that time, it was a big deal because y'all was young. This was all new.
It was all
to
new.
you and him.
Yeah.
You state to state with some of the best chicks in the world. Like the niggas
Yeah,
dreamed about
definitely.
being around. So
I
that was
definitely.
different.
I mean, of course. It was ripping every night.
Right.
It's like Rippermania. You know what I'm saying?
You miss that. I mean, that lifestyle. Do you miss it? What do you miss about that lifestyle right now?
I'm married.
Okay.
That's I miss my wife.
Right. My man said you're in a whole different zone right now, man.
Yeah.
No, real rap, man.
I ain't on it. That's, you gotta understand, like us as humans, period. You gotta understand, man. In life, you have to always just keep going up,
Facts.
no matter what it is. Even if you don't have $1 in your pocket, your mind's still leveling up.
Right.
Because you've been through a lot of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just stay in the same mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you do, you get stuck and stagnate.
Yeah.
Because I remember a nurse told me when I went to the nursing school, and I was acting like a little nut because something happened to my thumb, and it hurt bad. The nurse told me, he said, you think that thumb hurt? He said, wait till you become a man. You haven't endured pain.
Facts.
When you become a man, you want to endure some pain, young man. And that right there stuck with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It should have. So, you know, moving on. You know what I'm saying? So, out there with Cass, man, I just want to get a couple questions I still wanted to ask. You know what I mean? Is there any stories that you can, remember? Any altercations or things that you can remember? Like, what was it that stick out to you the most? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could say something that you remember, like, damn, this was a moment that this happened when I was around them type of guys, and you know what I mean? This situation, that situation.
So many.
You got so many different stories that you can go into, right?
One particular time, we was in, I think it was Charlotte, North Carolina. And we had a show. It was like a big show. And Yo Gotti wasn't even big yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on the ticket, though. Yo Gotti is a hustler. Shout out to Yo Gotti. Because back then, dude was on every ticket, bro. Like, I'm talking about big tickets. Like, Yo Gotti was on them joints. Like, tours. Like, I'm like, yo, who? That's why I'm like, I've been heard of Yo Gotti before. You know what I'm saying? Right. But anyway, we had like a big show with a bunch of people there. It was FatJoe, Papoose, Gucci Man. Like I said, Gotti. Yeah. All them there. So we started chilling with Papoose. We all up in Cassidy. And we sitting there, we chilling, and we talking, we smoking, we lit, laughing. He just hear a knock at the door. Boom, 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 boom. I go open the door. It's FatJoe. FatJoe like come in and shake my hand, but he got like 4 or 5 other dudes with him. They come in, but I'm thinking they just coming in to, you know, cause guys, we all cool. Right. FatJoe cool. What's up? Okay, what's up, man? But he goes straight to Papoose. Like, yo, we got a problem. I'm like, what is going on? He like, yo, we got a problem. So I'm like, yo, y'all can't do that in. Like, this man wrong. He like, no, this is serious. I mean, somebody's situated. So I'm telling Dad, I'm like, yo, come on, we out of here. Cause they about to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, so I make sure everybody